can assure you I didn't kill him. Yeah, he was kind of a pompous ass. If I had ever wanted to have a relationship with him, I could have done it when I was single. I'm trying to determine why this is relevant. It wouldn't surprise me if I looked it up, just to be nosy.
I'm assuming you don't have children.
No, and we're not going to. I know where you're trying to go, but just go.
I know he was a devout Jew.
You're a miserable Jew and you're going to get what you deserve. Do you remember saying that?
Yep.
Kind of just sucks you in. Yes, it's better than living with my in-laws. So, because at least they're not there. Could have sent an imposter. I didn't even think about that.
Can you take it out for me, please?
Maybe.
This woman being interviewed by the police worked at the same law school as Dan Markel. She's being questioned because there's something a little fishy going on. Let's find out.
That's okay. Just leave it.
I travel with a passport because I can't get it out.
Schmidt?
Schmidt. Nice German name. Just temporarily. We sold our house over on Lake Jackson. Until this one's done, we're living at my in-laws' farm.
That's convenient. At least you got someplace to...
Yes, it's better than living with my in-laws.
She's being questioned about her current address and recent moves, and apparently she was living at her in-laws, and it didn't go so well.
So, because at least they're not there.
Okay.
So, Director of Academic Programs.
Director of Academic Programs, I work with our students fairly closely in helping them select courses and planning their schedule, as well as give them some insight onto our faculty members.
What kind of education you have for that?
I have a bachelor's degree in humanities, and I have about 40 hours of a master's degree in Renaissance studies.
Renaissance studies, okay.
What the hell is Renaissance studies?
What do you do with that in Tallahassee?
I don't know. I guess you're an academic program.
Exactly.
I'll tell you what you do. You find the husband with rich in-laws.
How well did you know Dan Markel?
Fairly well for a colleague. We have good mutual friends. He was good friends with the Cohens.
I know he was a devout Jew.
I know he's one of them devout Jews.
Correct.
And I know he had a lot of friends from the Jewish faith and outside.
She's Jewish.
I'm Jewish.
I'm assuming by your all's names that you're not Jewish or anything? Okay.
No.
Did you ever hear of, I know there's a lot of blog posts.
So you didn't get the address from the prof's blog?
No.
You don't read the prof's blog?
No. We know that.
Are you on the prof's blog server list?
No.
Did you ever hear of him or anyone else being concerned?
No, I mean, I knew he was kind of one of the pioneers on social media and was kind of out there blogging before blogging was even coined as such.
Was it from a blog?
Yes, ma'am.
What blog was that?
The blonde was Wendy.
No, I was saying from the computer. Did you research
Oh, no,
it on the
no,
computer?
no.
But I never heard anybody being alarmed over what he was posting, or I never heard anybody tell him he needed to tone down what he was posting or anything along those lines.
Whoever did this, it wasn't for any type of property gain. It wasn't for anything other than the elimination.
Human apes kill for 3 reasons: sex, anger, and money, and that's the job of this investigator here, to figure out if old Elizabeth had any motive.
I'm not convinced that he did not have some type of personal relationship with someone. I have to ask this question: did you have any type more than a friendly relationship with him as far as co-workers?
No. I mean, without a doubt, no.
And it had nothing to do with the fact that Dan was a devout Jew.
It's not your type, is that what you're saying?
No, and I mean, I liked Dan. He was a nice guy, but no. There are not any of them over there that would be appealing.
Apparently she just put down the looks of the entire law school faculty.
Okay.
I think there have been, there are rumors around, but I think that they're in jest with a lady that works in our faculty support office. She recently lost a lot of weight.
Uh-oh, any married woman over the age of 40 that's at a gym is either having an affair or wants to.
And they chatted a bunch, but I would be surprised if there was anything there.
Are you talking about between him and her, or they chatted a bunch? Is it him and her chatted a bunch?
Him and her chatted a bunch. But as far as I knew, I was under the impression he had a girlfriend in New York.
I first have to say I'm so delighted to be here.
New York's a long way off.
Well, and I guess that's not precluding you from having more than one.
Well, no, but
if you're single after you've been with somebody for a long time.
I have to ask some hard questions, and I hope you understand.
Of course. I mean, I want you to solve this as much as anybody else, just for his two precious boys. I can assure you I had no relationship with Danny other than mine in a professional capacity. I've been married for 7 years and have never remotely considered being unfaithful. I'm trying to determine why this is relevant.
Well, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I talked to Manuel, who said...
He's my boss. You can imagine how interesting that is.
Yeah, I talked to... Is he Spanish or Cuban or something?
Yeah,
He ain't one of them there Jews, is he?
I just want to pull words out of his mouth sometimes.
And it's hard not to interrupt him, and especially he's my superior and in a professional capacity. When he's standing in my office, I'm like, I know where you're trying to go, but just go.
So far, Lizzie has only offended her in-laws, all the male professors at the law school, and now her boss.
I get the image of pulling the rope out of the window.
It is.
But someone that's close to you made an inquiry into the residence where
Dan lives. And that's why we're checking this kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Interesting. We would have loved to have lived in Benton, but I don't like his house.
Have you looked at it before?
No. I mean, I only have seen it on the news footage.
Somebody located at her address went on the state's real estate records and looked up Dan Markel's house, specifically the location. They were able to track that down via the IP address associated with the internet provider at her house, and that's the real reason why they brought her in.
I don't even know which one his was.
Okay. I'm assuming you don't have children.
No, and we're not going to.
Oh, okay. Someone within your household has checked on this residence where he lived at his home.
Before he passed?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, Elizabeth, is there any reason that your husband would be checking on that property?
No. I mean, I'm on Leon County Property Appraiser all the time, just looking up kind of property values and seeing how much people paid for their houses in relation to ones we're looking at. You say inquiry, are you allowed to tell me, I mean, was it searching on Property Appraiser or somebody called Dan?
No, it was searching on Property Appraiser.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I could see that that probably was one of us.
But for what purpose, though, for that particular? See what I'm getting at? I'm not.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That's why
Sure.
I didn't want to discuss that with your person on the phone or at school or anything. And I didn't want Manuel getting all stirred up with, because if I showed up down there,
Poor Manuel, they're both talking trash about him.
you know, he'd be marching everybody in at one time.
He would, and then Carolyn Egan would be there and everybody else. But
Right.
yeah, I mean,
I can't be around that many lawyers all at once. So,
it wouldn't surprise me if I looked it up just to be nosy.
for the purpose to find out who would want to know where this man lives before they go to kill him.
Well, I can assure you I didn't kill him.
No, I know. I'm not saying you did, but I want to explain everything to you so you totally understand.
Sure.
I feel like I'm kind of blindsiding you here. Hence, I asked you if you had anything more than a
relationship. Sure.
Because that happens.
Yeah.
As much as people don't like to admit it,
I
it happens.
understand.
Whether it's totally innocent,
Correct.
a friendship thing, but a spouse takes it the wrong way. I don't know your husband.
Yeah. No way in hell.
Okay, I don't know if he would see you and Dan talking or something like that and jump to conclusions or something along those lines. So hence that's why I have to find out. Now this was an inquiry. It was from your all's property in Wiggum, okay, and it was specifically for that location.
The only thing I can think is we were just being nosy. I mean, because I'm pretty sure my husband has never spent any time on Leon County Property Appraiser's website, so it's probably me.
I love how she also implicates her husband by saying we.
Does he know Dan?
No. I mean, he
Has ever met him?
Mm-mm. So like last year it was Jeff Kahn, this year it's Manuel.
Yeah, he's made it quite clear that he was only in this like less than 2 months when this happened.
And please let him only do it for 1 year. I mean, it's a tough position to be in where you're training your boss every year, but he's horse of a different color.
Okay.
I hope for Elizabeth's sake, Manuel doesn't see this.
No, the only thing I can think of is that maybe I was just being nosy, and I can assure you I did not want his house. Out of all of them in that neighborhood, that one is ugly. I don't like the garage on the front of it anyway.
Okay. The woman that you said he was talking to, but you didn't think there was nothing to it.
Yeah, Dorinda Kirkland. I don't know if you've talked to her.
And this is the woman that dropped some weight, and him and they were friendly.
Correct, yeah.
This is a seasoned investigator, and he knows any married woman that drops a lot of weight is having an affair.
I'm not quoting you. I'm not telling anybody else. I just this is someone that he seemed to be close to.
Yeah. I mean, and I think she, had a friendly relationship with him. I don't know if they talked on the telephone or any of that kind of stuff, but I mean, and she's married too, and I kind of try to think the best of people, but probably doesn't work that way.
I've been married a long time. Things happen.
Yeah,
and
they do.
People fall apart, and they go to somebody else. Sometimes it's just temporary. I'm not judging. I'm just saying sometimes it's temporary, sometimes it's long term, and that's reality. That's part of why that we have these type crimes. Either a jilted lover, someone that had animosity towards him. That's why I asked you about the blogs and everything else. He put out a lot of opinions. He made a lot of people angry.
The investigators are 100% right. As we said, human apes only kill for sex, anger, or money, and it's the investigator's job to figure out if any of those apply here.
Anger is one thing. Vehemently typing on a keyboard might relieve some people's stress, but not everybody.
If I had ever wanted to have a relationship with him, I could have done it when I was single in 05.
As if you're Dan's type.
Right. In no way questioning, your honor to your marriage or anything like that. Would there be anybody else besides Dorinda that I might talk to?
I mean, we've got quite a few of them that are Jewish.
I'm Jewish.
Too, so they could have that in common as well.
And everything I read about this man, he's not the easiest person to get along with. That's quite obvious.
No. I mean, he had a good ego, but I think that's probably what made him so successful too. Yeah, he was kind of a pompous ass, but he wasn't ever a bad dude. Yeah, there are other people that are nicer and easier to deal with, but I never had a problem with him. I mean, I probably looked up the dean to see how much he paid for his.
Give them some insight onto our faculty members.
We can stop there.
I hope you can find a better time for your resources, because then that'll mean you're getting closer to resolution for this.
Right.
Turns out Elizabeth and anyone connected to her was not involved with the murder of Dan Markel. She was simply very nosy. And I do hope for her sake that her in-laws, her boss, her coworker that lost a lot of weight, and the dean don't ever see this video, because if they do, they would know that one thing that we all in our community know: you don't fuck with Donna Sue Adelson.
We need to talk about your boyfriend, Charlie Boy, and his possible involvement in this murder.
I saw the video.